Oops. Is it go? Oh my gosh. Okay, is it live? I mean, it better not be live. I hope we're recording, but we're not live streaming this. Hello, my name is Monk. The acid reflux is bad tonight. Also, I'm filming this on Christmas, so Merry Christmas to those who celebrate it. Ugh, Christmas dinner's coming back up, guys. Yeah, so this video, welcome, is our January predictions. This is a timeless reading, so watch it whatever year you're at. It should resonate for you. And yeah, guys, I can't believe January is coming. It's been a whole year. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. I don't know like what the new year is gonna bring for this channel, but I hope to hopefully grow my channel, and of course, thank you guys for always being here to support me. But yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, I missed saying this in my last video where it was like, I think like blessings or something, and I was like wearing the Santa hat. I was gonna be like, Merry ho ho. Okay, yeah, is that? I think that's from Mean Girls. I don't know, but I was trying to like be like, damn, you missed an opportunity. But anyways, guys, today we got a lot of new decks. I'm really excited to show you. Once again, I went on like a binge. Basically, like spent my paycheck on like decks and stuff. So you're gonna see a lot of new decks today, and I'm really excited for that. And if you do like any of the decks, they are gonna be linked in the description box below. If you want to make a purchase, it does support. I think I make like 1%. I don't even know. Amazon affiliate. And yeah. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. I have to wake up at like 5 a.m. for work, and it's like almost 9 p.m. right now. So what am I doing? I'm not flipping you guys off. I'm doing like a good luck, cross fingers, right? Hopefully I get some sleep tonight. But yeah, I got it. If you're interested in, I'm really good at filming videos. If you're interested in seeing the new decks, timestamps are below. We are gonna jump into that. Otherwise, feel free to go to your pile. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll see you guys. Hello, welcome. Oh shit, it's the wrong fucking. This light just don't want to live today, huh? Hello. Okay, sorry guys. Right now, the light is freaking out, so it keeps going on and off. I do need a new tripod, and I'm gonna probably get a new lamp because my tripod's actually broken. There's pieces of plastic coming off, and I feel like it's dangerous to use it now. Also, the light keeps flickering like I'm in a horror movie. So a combination of those things equals maybe time to invest in something new. So yeah. Long story short, we're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing moment right now, just making sure we're live. I mean, not live, but recording. There's also hair in my eye. But yeah, I got a couple new decks. I'm so excited to show you guys. The first one is I got this one called Tarot Unexplained, and I think it just launched. I kind of like pre-ordered it, and it's very like weird. Like if you're like a weird UFO, you believe in like the Yeti, strange things like that, then this is very interesting. It's kind of like an uncanny deck. Okay, it says we are not alone. So if you're into like strange paraphilia, paraphilia. Wait, guys, my brain is really not working right now. Paraphernalia. Yeah, not yeah. I think that's it. This is the deck for you. I haven't even used it, so I'm probably gonna like use it today with you guys and learn together. But look at that edge. That is. Are you guys looking? That's like money. That's like money. Oh my god. Anyways, it's almost blinding. Okay. So yes, this is the tarot deck we're gonna be using, and then I also got this new love deck as I fumble along. This one's called the Lover's Oracle. Just because I feel like I need more diversity with my love readings. We got another love deck, and this one is like it's pretty old school. I think it's from a while ago, but it has like these images of like Wait, are they naked? Oh my god, can I show that? It's art, okay. Hopefully I don't get demonetized. Not like I'm even monetized. And then there's like little love messages. So yes, we're gonna use that for love. And then our last deck that we got today is the archetype cards, which at first, like, this one was pretty expensive, like, compared to the other decks. This was like almost like a third more of the price. And I was like, why is it so expensive? But this comes with 80 cards. And if you guys know Oracle, usually it comes with like 40 to like 50 cards. 80 cards is like double. So look how fat this is. This is a fat stack, man. This is a fat stack. And we're going to get our worth with this. So yeah, I think it's actually worth the money because I was like, why is it so expensive? Because you get double the cards. And it's so big that it don't fit my hand. Okay, things I will never say. But yeah. Yeah, this is the last deck that we're gonna use today. Trying to keep it short and sweet. Also the frog deck from last video. So yes. Let's start with the, you know what? Let's start with, okay, I'm kind of worried about these images. They're a little explicit. All right, so yeah, jump into your pile when you're ready. Timestamps are below. I shall see you there. Hello, welcome to your piles. I hope you can see. Sorry, the camera's a little higher today because I want to get a better view for you guys. But that means I have to stretch my neck like this. And as someone who has like the shortest neck ever, it's going to be a little difficult. So here are your piles to choose from. I also looked through this deck, like the, what is it called again? Tarot Unexplained. And it's really difficult. Like, it's like, you know those decks where like they call things completely opposite of what they are? So like, I'm going to have to like relearn this whole deck. I mean, I have to learn this whole deck. I've never learned it. So I'm probably just going to pull like a few cards just so I don't get completely confused because nothing is as it seems. This is the most unconventional deck I've ever owned. Also, it's super hot in my room. I should probably turn on the heat, but that's gonna be another day. Okay, so if you're interested, these are your piles. If you choose pile number 1, then this is your number 13, the Wendigo. Okay, so if you guys ever play games, you know the game Until Dawn? It's like the choose your own adventure. Is this what it was? Is this, I never finished that game, by the way. No, I did. I got a bad ending. I did do it. It was horrible. But yeah, so this is, I think, what they were chasing. Sorry, what they were running away from is the Wendigo. We also have the second pile, number 2. If you choose this one, this is the Yeti. I also feel like they call this the abominable snowman. I can't speak today for some reason, so if I freaking tripping up, that's why. Abominable snowman, the Yeti. And if you pick pile number 3, it's gonna be the hoop snake, and he's procreating with himself apparently. So yes, those are your 3 piles to choose from. Let me know. I mean, you don't have to let me know, but you could let me know which pile you choose, and hopefully it resonates with you. Okay, guys, I shall see you. Oh, you told one. Hello, if you chose pile number 1, then this is your reading all about your January and what's new to come to you for the new year. The Wendigo. So we're going to read what this card means just because she's freaky and she's geeky and I'm here for that. So number 13, which could be a resonate number for you. So I don't know if you can read this with me. You know what? I'm just going to read it because it's so small. The words are so small. All right. So, sorry, the Wendigo. I also turned the heat down. It was so hot. I'm sweating. It's the most Canadian thing to be like, it's like I'm sweating when it's like 1 degrees. Okay, so number 13, the Wendigo. Sorry, I'm just keeping checking if I'm recording this thing. So apparently there's like reversal and upright, but we're gonna do upright because I never reversed any of these. So unexpected change, death, sudden loss, transformation, failure, and transition. So I feel like this one is actually just the death card in tarot. Um, very interesting. Phenomena. Yeah, that's what I was trying to. That's the word I was trying to find. Phenomena. Phenomenon. A sudden string of bad luck, the dead appearing around you. Okay, guys, don't worry about this. We're all here together. Shambling out of the edge of a forest, the Wendigo emerges, laser focused on its target. The sun is setting behind it, and the constellation Scorpio is arching across the darkening sky. An ancient spirit, the Wendigo, is death personified. It has often appeared as an emaciated human, often part animal, its rotting skin stretched so thin it looks like a skeletal zombie. And like the zombie, the mythical Wendigo is a cannibal. Ew. The Wendigo appears to bring you the next level of evolution. The Wendigo is your guide to lead you to your next step. Change can be scary, and that is why the Wendigo looks the way it does. Meditate. The Wendigo is here as a guide to lead you to your next step. The question is, are you ready to move on? Take the hand of the Wendigo when it is offered. Like the old Blue Oyster Cult song says, don't fear the Reaper. Okay, so this is so interesting because January is a new month in the year, like the first month in the year, of course. So for you to get the change card is very um what is it called? Like symbolic, because New Year is often filled with new changes, new routines, new outlooks. So definitely for you, 20 whatever year you're in. I was going to say like, well, I think whoever's watching this would be in the 20s. But whatever year you're watching this is your year of change, but it's asking you, are you ready to face your fear before taking that plunge? Because like it said, even though the Wendigo is horrifyingly scary looking, sometimes you need to face your fears in order to go somewhere in life. So, pile number 1, change is upon you, and it's really up to you to take that faith of leaf. That faith of leaf? That leap of faith. Okay, you also got your other cards, which are wait, I should just put this here. Sorry, Wendigo, 10 of Portals, and Fan of Saucers. So I'm assuming that Portals is Pentacles, but I'm not sure. So we're just gonna freaking figure that out. Okay, so 10 of Portals. Emotional fulfillment, love, happiness, harmony, peace, contentment, and emotional security. Phenomena. Something wonderful appearing in the home, like finding money in a wall or an old book that has a letter to somebody. 9 portals hover effortlessly above the water. A perfect 3x3 configuration like a magic square. Above them floats a 10th portal. The constellation Pisces appears to bridge the portals. Sorry, the light literally just went off. Or is it separating them? The 10 of Portals represents happiness and fulfillment. This card just makes your day. This card is a sign of emotional security, stability, indicating that everything is in balance and that things are kicking to your personal relationships as the light freaks the hell out. Such a great card. You have a sense of belonging and love in your family life. Remember, your family is who you choose it to be. This does not have to be the family you were born into. I love that message, by the way. Meditate. 10 of Portals is a reminder to focus on the love and joy in your life and to cherish the connections that make life worth living. How can you show your chosen family how much they mean to you? Okay, so this is literally 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, the 10 of Portals is talking more about like relationships, fulfillment within your relationships. Sorry, like everything's freaking out. Valuing family in this month. So I think, and I love how it says like your family doesn't have to be blood. Like your family could just be people that you consider your family, whether it's your pet or just close friends, people that you trust and confide in. Those could be family as well. So you don't have to be like stuck to like family, because I will be honest, as someone who is in this situation, family can be very, very, very toxic, and yeah, sometimes you just want to make your own family. So the focus in January for you not only is change and opening up to new experiences and taking that leap of faith, but relationship deepening, whether it's family or just bonding with those loved ones in your life. And I think that's going to be really helpful because the people who really support you and the people who are really willing to like help you out in your time of need and kind of like walk you through the change are the people that are gonna really resonate with you and the people that are gonna deserve your time. And I think through this experience, you're not doing it alone, if that makes any sense. Like, you're not, like, I know the changes for you, but you're gonna get a lot of help, which is beautiful. It could also talk about like whatever changes you make affect your family, but I feel like it's a good like change. You also have fan of saucers, which I don't know what this one is, so we're gonna find out. Fan of saucers? Yeah, I'm really gonna have to really learn this deck because everything is like whoopie doo. Okay, so upright is new beginnings. Oh my god, so you got another card about new beginnings. Prosperity, material abundance. Okay, another thing about like prosperity. The fan of saucers is seen as a strong young woman, covered in tattoos illustrating her obsession alien life. Everything she does revolves around her obsession with and her desire to meet and converse with an alien. She has even had dreams that she herself is an alien. She says these dreams feel too real and probably explain why she feels out of place, as if she were born into the wrong family. Above her, silent craft have heard her pleas and wait for her to be ready to make contact. The Fan of Saucers is a powerful card that represents new beginnings, prosperities, and material abundance. It suggests that you have the opportunity to manifest your desires and achieve your goals in the material world. The Fan of Saucer represents new beginnings and fresh starts in the material realm of positive new energy and entering your life. Meditate. Are you having unsettling dreams about your childhood? Confession. My oldest dream, I was 4, was of silver colored aliens that resembled praying mantises breaking through the window and trying to kidnap me. Okay, that's kind of dark. So yeah. Um Sorry, I'm gonna just quickly skim this again. Yeah, so this is so interesting because this is kind of like this card is kind of a combination of the other two cards. So new beginnings, change, death card vibes. Another card reaffirming that things are going to change in January for you, and you have to allow it to happen in order for the abundance to come through. It also did talk about more material wealth, so maybe some of you guys are getting new jobs, maybe you're getting a raise at work. Maybe if it's not like in terms of like material wealth, it could also be like I read it as like your physical health. So maybe you're like working on yourself. Like I know it's cliche in January, gym memberships go up, right? So maybe you're going to the gym, maybe you're doing the thing, you're eating better, you're taking care of your health, body, sleeping better, whatever that is. But it did also kind of talk about like family members. And it kind of did hint about like choosing your family member again. So like making sure that the relationships that you value and build are very significant and not just like it's like quality over quantity. Like, and this is something I get like the older I am, like, the quality of your friendship is much more important than how many friends you have. So I think that's like a little bit of a thing. um and also like releasing like childhood trauma was like a little bit of a theme, so maybe diving into those for some of you guys, because family card also kind of could talk about like childhood trauma. But yeah, very interesting so far. Pile number 1. Yeah, lots to think about. So my nose is itching. Okay, we're gonna dive into your love card. I've never used this deck, so you guys are gonna be the first ones. It's gonna be a really chunky shuffle. Oh my god, they're kind of naked on that. Is that okay? Can I show that on YouTube? Okay, maybe I'll show it. I'm sorry, but I probably have to show it this way. I don't know if this is like nudity, but it's just a drawing. Isn't there this video on YouTube where someone just bleaches their butthole? And it's like health? Which it is, but like, this is a drawing. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna flip this just in case. Let's just be careful as the light freaks out. So yeah, let's see which is your love card. Sorry, the lighting is horrible. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna take the first one because these cards are sticky. But like, hello? Can we just not get more confirmation? You got the new beginning love. Like, how many new beginnings you gonna have? Yeah, the new beginning is this lamp not working. Okay. Can you please? Thanks. So, new beginning in love. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Oh my god. Okay, let me just kind of look at the card. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Okay, cool. I can't show it. Okay, I can show it. So, yes, a dove, hope, renewal. Oh my gosh. Okay, so not even just in general, you have so many new beginnings. Like January is your month, okay? It's your month to take that leap of faith. It's your month to do the thing. Whatever you were scared of to do, it's time to do it because you got so much confirmation right now. You got every card is literally telling you to do it. Whether it's jumping into a relationship, going back on the dating scene, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of confirmation for you to try new things. And if you are in a relationship, this could also just mean like you and your partner just having a new beginning in terms of like a new chapter in your relationship, maybe taking the next step, committing to each other further, committing to each other in terms of like goal setting together, whatever that is. Okay, you did get. I'm gonna read this reverse just because it did fall reversed, and this deck does do reversals, so let's read the reversal. For you, you got the trickster. So the reversal, which is the shadow attribute, is manipulating others through duplicity. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of like the magician card in tarot, where it's kind of like the dark side of the magician is almost manipulating the situation, which is what it's saying. So I guess the only thing to be careful of is it could be you or it could be somebody in your life where things are too good to be true in terms because you did get so many positive cards. Don't get me wrong, but like sometimes we need to still be a little bit level-headed. Sometimes it's like, and I trust me, I've been through this where it's like things are going well, right? And you're like, this is great, this is perfect. Maybe it's a relationship, everything's aligning, and then next thing you know, not 360, a 180, just flipping personalities. People's just like one day you're hot, then you're cold. Katy Perry comes through. It's just like a mess. So the shadow attribute, just be careful with people in your life that maybe they just say things that you want to hear, or like they act one way to you, or they say one thing to you, but their actions don't align with what they say. Like I always say this, like someone's action speaks louder than their words. They can say anything they want, but if they're not going to put the effort in and see the change, you're not going to see any change or action from them, then it's not meaning a lot. So that's the thing. Also, if it is about you, be careful not to like, you could be like a charming person, so be careful not to like charm too much, if that makes any sense. Like some people, it's like they can kind of get away with things, like people believe them and stuff. Just be a little careful with that. Make sure that whatever you're doing is out of like good intent and not just for like, of course you know, you got to look after yourself, and there is like life is about give and take, but like make sure that you're not just like doing things for your own benefit and that's it. Like you have to have like a give and take in any relationship. So that's just a little bit of a warning. Okay, and sorry, my voice is already going. We're gonna do your self-care. But very, very interesting reading so far. Pile number 1. I'm also loving these cards. They're so interesting. Yes, new year, new cards. Okay, so you got a couple. Okay, let's just do one card. Yeah, I'm trying to like not pull too many cards. I'm not feeling too many cards today. I'm feeling very like independent card moment. So your frog is, I am capable of more than I realize. So in the new year, you are stronger than you think, and this might bleed into the whole like fear of change, fear resistant to change. Um maybe diving into the unknown. But you're stronger than you think, and whatever you're gonna think about and whatever you want to do, like, you got this. Like, I think it's time. Like, just know that you can do it. Not saying it's gonna be easy, but I always say nothing worthwhile is easy, right? Clearly. So yeah, okay, we're gonna do your angel numbers, and that should be your reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm feeling two. I'm feeling two numbers. 2 and 1. 21. Let's see what your card says. Yes. I'm kind of hungry. You ever eat Christmas dinner and you're like bloated as hell, but you're like, let's eat more? Okay, so advancement, number 21. You are about to level up. Oh my god. Guys, this is your fucking year. The next step is coming, so prepare yourself to receive it. Think of what you need to release in order to do so. Write it down, and at the next full moon, either burn it or bury it and feel the space open up for what's next. You have so much like confirmation about like just do the thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's truly time for you to take the step. And I know it's super cliche, I've said it already, but like, it is like January, number 1, manifest that stuff. Time to take that leap, make that change. Don't be scared as much. It's scary, but like sometimes you got to do it. So much confirmation in your reading. But yes, guys, pile number 1, wishing you a wonderful year ahead and wonderful January. You got this. So much messages for you guys. And if you enjoy, please feel free to subscribe and like and comment. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the Yeti, because I can't say abominable snowman, then this is your reading for your January predictions, all about what's happening in the new year. As I choke to death. Okay, sorry, my throat's already giving out. Are we recording? Cool, love it. Okay, so the Yeti, number 9. Upright. I'm gonna read all these upright. Finding your inner strength. Prudence, withdrawal, needing alone time, caution, and vigilance. Phenomena. Sighting a cryptid or a creature that is rarely seen, like an endangered species. Spirits appearing only to you. The Yeti is facing the card reader. Its arm raised toward the reader in sinister warning, while its other arm remains limp at its side. Snow is blowing, obscuring clear sight. 2 large rocks flank the Yeti, with snow lotus flowers surrounding each one. 5 UFOs silently glide over the Himalayan mountains. The Yeti is a spiritual mentor, or a sign that one is near. There is an old saying amongst these sophists. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Drawing the Yeti card is a sign that you are at a pivotal point in your life. Big changes are on the horizon when you are done with this period of introspection. Don't rush it, but don't be blind to signs of opportunities either. Meditate. Are you feeling that you are at a major turning point in your life? You are. Okay, I'm gonna just quickly Google this because I feel like. Oh, it's the Hermit. Yeah, okay. I was like, is this the Hermit or the Hanged Man? But because you're alone, it's the Hermit. All right, so this is basically the Hermit card in tarot. If you guys know, that one is like about being alone, stepping away from society. It's interesting because if you're watching this in December or January, this is like the time where animals hibernate. So like the bears go in the caves and whatever. I'm not like a science person. But yeah, so it's interesting because you might be like a little bit like shut in. And that's totally fine, especially after the holidays. Like, you can be drained. Like, as somebody who I've learned that I'm definitely like an ambivert, which is somebody who is extrovert and introvert. Like, I'm pretty 50-50. I need my time alone, but I also need human connection. But after a lot of human connection, like, I need to revert back into my own safe space. So I think for you guys, pile number 2, you're kind of drained. Maybe December was chaotic for you. You're just like, yeah, I seen a lot of relatives. I met up with a lot of people. It was crazy. So I need time for myself now, and I feel like January for you is going to be a time of like being a little bit more of a recluse, but not in a negative way, and just kind of like finding yourself, resting, healing, and slowing down. Slowing down is definitely like a theme. Just because I feel like you've been kind of drained lately. Yeah, very interesting so far. I'm gonna pull you a couple tarot cards just to see what another message you get. I do have to read from the book because this deck is it's very different. Like as much as like it's great, but I have to learn the whole deck basically. So I'm probably gonna have to read the deck every time I do it for at least a couple of fucking times. So you got a reversal and you got an upright. Very interesting. So Fan of Saucers reversal. Let's see what that says. All right. So Fan of Saucers reversal. Reversed, it's talking about a failure to plan, delays, instability, greed, imbalance, and wait, it's called imbalance? I've been calling it imbalance. Wait, oh my god. I need to go to. Wait, I'm reading something else. I'm so dumb. I'm reading Ace of Saucers. Okay, okay. Please ignore me, guys. Please ignore everything I've just done. Okay, we're back. Sorry, reversed Fan of Saucers. I can't even read at all, let alone like saying things wrong. But anyways, delays. Okay, so another thing. Okay, it's not different from the other one, but it's imbalance with an M. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm learning. Imbalance. I mean, fucking. Sorry, reversed. Delays. Delays or obstacles in achieving material success. Okay, that's fucking it. Okay, that's all it says. Dreams, memories of abduction of other worlds. The Fan of Saucers is seen as a strong young woman covered in tattoos illustrating her obsession, alien life. Everything she does revolves around her obsession with and her desire to meet and converse with an alien. She has I can't fucking read. She has even had dreams that she herself is an alien. She says these dreams feel too real and probably explain why she feels out of place, as if she were born into the wrong family. Above her, silent craft have heard her pleas and wait for her to be ready to make contact. The Fan of Saucers is a powerful card that represents new beginnings, prosperity, and material abundance. It suggests that you have the opportunity to manifest your desires and achieve your goals in the material world. The Fan of Saucers represents new beginnings and fresh starts in the material realm of positive energy entering your life. Meditate. Are you having unsettling dreams about your childhood? Confession. My oldest dream I was 4, was of silver-colored aliens that resembled praying mantises breaking through the window and trying to kidnap me. So, I'm going to focus on the reversal meaning of this card more than the meaning itself. So, sorry, I'm going to hold it up right so you guys can see. Because I'm really focused on this, like, it's one sentence, but it's so deep to me. Like, yeah. So, delays or obstacles in achieving material success. So, I feel like, I don't know. Okay, so for January, for your pile, I really do feel like you are a little bit more of a recluse. You did get the Hermit card. You are kind of more to yourself, and it's not like a bad thing, because sometimes we do need to pause on life to get a new perspective before we can like initiate the change and initiate the change and take action. It's always like, I feel like you're in the planning stages of things, but I feel like you're not like diving into things as much as you maybe want to or feel like you're ready to. I feel like you're kind of like holding back for the January. And in terms of material success, it did say like there is going to be obstacles and delays. But that doesn't mean that it's not gonna fruition. It just means that like maybe right now is not the time. Or if you feel like you want to take action now, like maybe planning out a course of action is going to be really important. So like pretend you want to start your own business. Like really think about like how we're going to do this and be very like be serious about it, right? Or pretend you want to like get healthier, right? Then how are we going to get healthier? Are we going to count calories? Are we going to meal prep? Like what's the goal? Are we going to have like a schedule when we go work out? Or like you want to fix your sleeping pattern? Are we going to wake up the same time every day? Like what's the plan? So I feel like right now you're kind of in the stages of that, which is why you're kind of halted in terms of gaining the success that you anticipate, but it's not going to happen soon, but it will happen. It's just like right now you're like in the thick of it. You're kind of like, like how do we go about it, right? So that's what I'm getting. And it did say something about like family, and the thing that stood out to me was like maybe for some of you guys like you are having family issues and you're kind of like you feel like you don't fit into your family. And I also read this as like if it's not like biological family, it's like maybe your coworkers, like your workplace, like work family. Maybe you just feel like you're not with it. It sounds so old. But yeah, you're not like part of the group, if that makes any sense. And I just want you to know that like sometimes the hermit card does symbolize like stepping back because you don't feel like you fit in, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you're just like, why do I have to invest energy into people who drain me, right? So it's okay to like kind of step back and not fit in, at least for the time being. Like just focus on yourself is going to be really important for this month. Just getting that as a big theme. All right, so we're gonna jump right into the Nine of Portals, which I have no idea what that is. Guys, this deck is throwing me off. All right, Nine of Portals. Okay, so you did get it upright, so I'm going to read that. Upright is about wishes, being at peace, feeling supported, and giving back. A nine-pointed portal hovers ominously over the sea. The portal is black and seems to radiate darkness, but this is deceiving. This is a card where amazing things can happen. If you look, I need to probably take an antacid. If you look closely at the sea below the portal, you'll see that it is not giving off darkness, but it's giving off light, a quite pleasing light. Sorry, a quiet, pleasing light. Or is that the moon that is giving off the light? It doesn't matter, it's good. The Nine of Portals upright signifies contentment, satisfaction, and a sense of fulfillment. This is the wish card. The first time I got this card, I played the 4-digit lottery and won. The Nine of Portals serves as a reminder to look beyond surface level pleasures and find true contentment and fulfillment within oneself. Reverse, this is the I've got a bad hangover card. Meditate. Think about your recent fortune and luck. Has it been good? What made it good? Was it bad? If so, think about your decisions of late. So yes, I'm going to read this like more positively just because you did get it in the upright. So this one's kind of like the 9 of Cups, which is like your wishes coming true. And I feel like with this, it's like with 9 of Cups, it's always like about, even if like your material wealth is there, it's not about that. It's about like your, like it said, your personal contentment, like your personal satisfaction within yourself. It's deeper than that. So I think for January, something for you is like, just because no one can see like how much progress you've made, it doesn't mean you haven't made progress. It's like you've made progress in your emotional well-being, you've made progress in your spiritual well-being, mental well-being, whatever that is for you. Like you should be proud of yourself because you still made like steps. You still took steps towards your betterment. And this card is just kind of like giving you like a little bit of a boost, being like, you are going to be like content by the end of the month and to be proud of where you like what you've achieved regardless of like materialism. Also, I think if you guys do have a wish, not saying it's going to be granted or anything, like depending on what it is. I feel like if it's like a little like milestone wish, then yeah. But if it's like a big wish, I don't feel that being granted, but I feel like you're gonna get the feeling of satisfaction at the end of the month, no matter what the outcome is, if that makes sense. And I'm just getting the sense of maybe looking on the bright side of a situation is because Hermit's very like deep. It's like very like philosophical, changing your perspective as well sometimes, and just kind of like finding yourself. And I think January for you is like a little bit of a like an enlightenment period, but it's very personal. It's all you. It's not really like shared with others. People might not even see any change in you, but you definitely gonna change by the end of the month. All right, we're gonna get you a love card, and I'm gonna shuffle it this way because there was nudity, and I don't know how YouTube is with like nude drawings. I'm kind of worried about that because they're kind of like eh. So I'm probably gonna even shuffle it here because if they drop like the wrong way, that's on me. I don't know. I think I have to blur the video or something. But yeah. All right. So your love card, I'm just gonna pull one because if this drops, it's over. All right. So your love card is Twin Flames. Why is this card all scratched up? What the hell? Twin Flames. Your passion ignites. Okay, let me look at this card. Oh, this is okay. I can show you. So this is the imagery, and the energy. So I think for the month of January, whether it's platonic or like a friendship or something relationship or even like lovers, you're gonna have very strong connection to somebody in your life that is gonna help you through this time. Even though you are Hermit card, there is like a support system there for you. And I think for you it's like gonna be like one person that's gonna really give you that boost. It's not gonna be like, oh, like my group of friends or something. It's gonna be like maybe one person in that group of friends, or like maybe your partner or someone you're even trusting. They're kind of gonna be there for you and like kind of cheer you on and support you through this time. And it kind of just shows like you don't need to have so many friends in order for this to happen. Like you have that twin flame going on, and that's just enough to get you by. So yeah. And if you are in a relationship, it could be the person you're dating. So or like with. Okay, cool. But like once again, for love readings, I don't always read it like romantically. Like to me, love is such a broad spectrum, but you could read this romantically, but you could also read it as like a friend of your life. Okay, I want to take that card because it like literally fell. Hey. So you did get it upright. I'm gonna read this one upright for you. Rescuer. So your card archetype is the rescuer. Light attributes is provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. All right, so I think as much as you're working on yourself in the month of January, you're not completely selfish. Like you're still gonna like help people like in your life if they need the help. Like you're gonna like if someone asks you for a favor, I think you're gonna do it out of the kindness of your own heart. And you're not gonna expect anything in return. You're not gonna be like, oh, you owe me next time, right? Um so I think that is gonna be something where as much as you're focusing on yourself, sometimes giving back to other people does heal you as well. And I think you're gonna be kind of like the person that comforts others in their times of crisis. I don't know. I'm just getting that. Also, yeah, like you're just gonna be like a not saying you're not a good person already, but like you're just gonna be like such a good person, and you know you're gonna have that like look. There's a heart shape floaty. Is that called a floaty? Lifesaver. Maybe you're gonna save a life. Like not saying everyone gonna do that, but like sometimes a lifesaver is just someone who listens to your like someone's problems and then you make their day better. Like so yeah, I think you're gonna be very wise and people might go to you even for advice. Like I'm getting that too, because Hermit is very wise. Yeah, okay, love you. Love that. Okay, we're gonna get you your self-care frog. So we're really off topic, but I was listening to Sabrina Carpenter's Nonsense song. I know it's been like played over and over again for like months, but like I just got into it. That's a good song. Like I'm not really into espresso, but Nonsense is It's a good song. It's a good song. Just saying. All right, so your self-care frog is he's big. I am as worthy of my dreams as everyone else. Okay, so maybe the reason you're holding back in the month of January in terms of your personal goals and helping other people in their goals but not really pursuing your own is because, and I'm not trying to say this in like a derogatory way, but like sometimes we doubt our own ability, and trust me, we're our worst critics. Like sometimes you'll tell someone, hey, do you think this thing is like a problem? And they're like, I didn't even notice until you pointed it out. Like I feel like that's just how all of us are. Like we'll mention things that no one ever really notices, and then like we feel self-conscious about things that no one ever notices just because we're like with ourselves 24/7. So just know that whatever goal you have in the new year, you are worthy of achieving them and you are worthy of manifesting. But you need to believe in yourself and know that it's not a silly idea as long as you're going to work hard towards it and put your 100%, right? Um and once again, I do feel like January is a month of you to like in the planning stages, but soon after, like sometimes the only thing you need to change is your mindset. Know that you can do it and know that it's not silly to have a dream, okay? It's not silly at all. All right, let's get you an angel number and then we'll call it a day. All right, you kind of got a lot, so let's put one of them back. Okay. Because this only goes like triple digits. So 491 is your angel number. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. All right, let's go. Assimilate. Wait, what does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. And I really need to read books. Number 91, assimilate. You are strong. The challenges of this time aren't for succeeding or failing, they're for learning. Your angels are letting you know that you are here for a bigger picture, not just the result of a current pursuit. Focus on the challenge you presently face and what you are learning about yourself within it. So once again, another confirmation about like whatever you're doing in January, even though you don't like see external success from it, it's about like inside. Like you feel like this is something that you're improving on or you're like manifesting or you're like, even your mindset, like your intention changes. So even though it's not like tangible yet, like I feel like you're not gonna get like the physical part yet, like if that's career focused or whatever you're trying to change, it's like the little things that count, and like you will see the physical manifestation later on, just not right now. But it doesn't mean nothing's changing, it's like an example is like then some like I don't know, I'm watching those like videos about like, oh, when you like take care of your body and like you eat well and you sleep well and you go like exercise, it takes like 3 months to see physical change. 3 months, guys. And like people give up after a month. They're like, oh, I don't see any change, like I'm still like this and like whatever I weigh, and they give up. And it's like it takes 3 months for you to like actually see the change, and it's like getting to that 3 months is the hardest part. And I think after the 3 months, as someone who doesn't work out and I have to get into it, after 3 months apparently it's just like you start to go, you're like, I love working out, I love how it makes me feel, and like how I love how it takes care, I'm taking care of myself. So whatever this you want to apply to mindset, like just know that like just because you don't see things happening now, it doesn't mean nothing's happening. Yeah. And that's that, guys. I hope you have a wonderful January and New Year. And thank you guys for supporting the channel. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you in your next video. Okay. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Last but not least, if you chose the hoop snake or number 10, then this will be your reading all about what's happening in your January. Where the hell is the book? Oh my god, okay. We're kind of a mess. Sorry, pile 3, once again, always the messiest pile for me. Start to get a little angsty. My voice is going. I have to pee, but I'm lazy to get up. Things like that. All right, so let's jump right in to your definitions. So you did get this upright. the cycle of life, eternity, death and rebirth, transmigration of the soul, unknown destinations. Okay, this sounds like a deep card for you. Phenomena, sudden changes in luck, unexpected twists in your life story. Oh, okay. The hoop snake is a legendary creature of the American Southwest. It is a variant of an ancient archetype, the Ouroboros. By eating its tail, okay, it literally eats itself. Okay. It represents the cycle of life, eternity, death, and rebirth. This is giving human centipede. Many countries have this symbol. The oldest known representation was found in China, dating to 5000 BCE. Snakes have been known to eat their tails and shed their skins, an important element in this card. The shedding of one's skin is a shamic symbol representing the soul's transmigration. In the sky, in place of the angel and animals of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is the Wheel of Fortune. Are 10 buzzards circling the sun and a saguaro cactus. A road leads to unknown destination. This card indicates the end of a cycle. So have patience as this is temporary. Its appearance is unexpected and considered extremely lucky or unlucky. Okay. Meditate. The pivotal change predicted by the Yeti is realized here as the hand fate has dealt you. Do not try to change the fate you can't. So I will say, because you did get this upright, it didn't say in the deck that's gonna be a positive change. Because usually Wheel of Fortune, if it's upright, it's like good karma's coming your way. But in this deck, it actually didn't say that. It said expect surprises. So that's very interesting, because it's also saying like there's a path, but we don't know where. Like if you look at the imagery, you don't know where that path is leading to. And like what's next is unknown, which is so cool for January, because it's a new year, and new year to me is just new surprises, new beginnings. Anything can happen, and I feel like we just need to be open to it and to embrace the sudden, the Wheel of Fortune is like, you never know when the wheel's gonna stop spinning and what it's gonna land on, right? So that's just kind of like the message I'm getting. But yeah, we're gonna get you a bunch of a few more tarot cards. A bunch, I mean 2 more. Also, I did say, like, to the other piles, this deck is so new to me. I have to like relearn all the cards. So I will read every definition today, just because everything is so new to me. And like, okay, I'm just gonna take the top one because that's too much. But it's just so interesting, and I actually love this deck. Like, sometimes you buy a deck and it's like you don't connect with it as much as you expect it to. But like this deck, I'm like, at first I was like really intimidated by it. I was like, she's so different. Like, she's really different. But now I'm like, I love her. I love how different this deck is. It's so weird. And I think I'm a weird person. So that's probably why we vibing right now. Okay, Skeptic of Portals. Like, I'm just a weird person. So this is just probably like something that I resonate. All right, so Skeptic of Portals upright. Emotional intelligence, compassion, wisdom, maturity, diplomacy, and inner peace. Phenomena. Aerial phenomena, UFOs, stars that turn out not to be stars. The skeptic stands confidently, arms crossed in a stance of serious, no bullshit. She is confident of her knowledge and has a strong scientific background to her convictions. Behind her, however, a dark portal looms large in the sky. If she would only open her mind to the possibility of other dimensions, she would understand the world is larger and a lot stranger than she's comfortable with. Far in the distance, a lot a lot stranger than she's comfortable. Wait, am I freaking? Oh, sorry. I'm reading the same line. I did this in grade 6, where like I read the line and I read the same line, and then the teacher was like, like he had to like tell me where to read. Oh my god, it was in front of the whole class. I want to die. Okay, a far in the distance, a comet-like object soars upward from the sea toward the constellation Pisces, which is arching over the rays of the portal. The skeptic of portals can indicate that the seeker should strive for emotional maturity and balance in their life. The skeptic represents a person in the seeker's life who embodies these qualities, such as a mentor, counselor, or a friend. Meditate. What are you missing that is right in front of you? Are you being too stubborn to admit something is wrong or out of place? Are you wrong or out of place? All right. So, okay. So this definitely for me feels like it's the Queen of Wands in tarot. Sorry, the Queen of Swords. Because it's someone who is very like logical, like they got their eggs in a row. They're like, I got the facts. And they're very like practical with their mindset. And this could be you, or it could be somebody in your life where they kind of got the deets down. The only thing it's missing is the intuition part of it. So it's missing that part where it's like opening up the mind. Sometimes, like the Queen of Swords can be like stubborn and a little bit like cold. So I think for you guys, like if you have that person in your life that is guiding you through January and maybe they're giving you advice and it's great. Like they're giving you the facts, they're giving you the lowdown advice. Maybe you're trying to find a new job and they're the ones like editing your resume and they're trying to like help a girl out, or like if you're going back to school, like it could be a teacher in your life, like guidance counselor, whatever this is for you. Like they got the facts down, but like at the end of the day, you're the one with the intuition and you're the one with like the gut feeling of like whether this is right or wrong for you. And I feel like, and if this isn't somebody in your life, it could be you, like someone who's like very logical as a person and has all the facts laid out, but you're not really using the intuitive part of you. Like it's good to have both. Like get your facts straight, but also be like, what do you feel? Like, do you feel like this is what you want to do? Are you just doing something because it's expected of you? Or are you doing it because this is what you want to do? So it's going to be important for you to kind of decipher what you want in January or the new year, because you did get, once again, the hoop snake was so like surprises are coming your way. And I feel like you're kind of going to be at a crossroads at one point. Like, which way do you want to go? And you're going to feel a little bit uncertain in which area of your life to grow this year, or like which area of your life to focus on. So they're telling you to be balanced with like the practical side and also like the emotional, intuitive side. Okay, you also have the Fan of Portals. The Fan of Portals, upright, inspiration, creativity, intuition. Yeah, intuition. Seeing as a child does, spiritual growth. Okay, so this is, I think, Page of Swords. Phenomena. Hearing about strange disappearances over media, then later finding out you have a connection to them. Wait, what? The Fan of Portals is shown reaching into a portal. Above them, the constellation of Cancer is surrounding their head, its shape mimicking their posture. Oh, that's interesting. Or is the fan mimicking its posture? To their left, a hand is reaching out to offer help. That hand belongs to the Hunter of Portals. The fan's t-shirt bears a crescent moon, which is Cancer, surrounded by 7 stars. The Fan of Portals is a card that represents creativity, emotions, and intuition. It often symbolizes a new beginning, whether it's in a creative project or a new relationship. The Fan of Portals represents creative inspiration and artistic talent. This card can signify a new creative project or chance to explore your creative side. This is a time to have fun and be creative. Are you? Wait, what? Yeah, don't be afraid to ask the hunters for help. They are ready and willing. Wait, I'm so confused now. Is this the Wands?
2,000 years later.
Oh shit, this is Cups. Holy shit. Okay. Hey guys, sorry. I just went through like a brain blast moment. So Portals is Cups. I've been reading this wrong. So this is Queen of Cups, and this is, I've been saying the wrong thing. Okay, I will say this. Like this one, as much as it's Queen of Cups, it kind of remind me of Queen of Swords. So I'm gonna take this as Queen of Swords just because that's what I got. But this one I will definitely read as Page of Cups. Oh, I need to really practice this deck because goddamn, I'm so freaking thrown. But yeah, it's okay. Sometimes you're meant to read it wrong. Okay, I'm gonna believe it. I'm just gonna go with it. So, to me, these two cards together are so polar opposites. So I did read this as Queen of Swords. I will just read it as that, but next time I'll probably not read it like that. And then the Fan of Portals. Okay, so this the one on the left, it could be once again someone in your life, or it could be you. It could be you like fighting yourself, or someone in your life fighting you. Whatever that is for you, take it as you will. So you're kind of like fighting between your logical side, and then Fan of Portals is like someone who's super open-minded. They're very like open to new ideas and just like completely untouched territory. You're just like, I'm new, I'm fresh, I'm confused. Like just so like a sponge. And this person is not sure what's happening, but they're ready to learn, and they're not rigid in their thinking. That one downside about the Queen of Swords is like sometimes it's like you're rigid in your thinking. So in scenario 1, either you are fighting yourself and you're fighting your logical side, and your emotional side and your creativity side is like kind of fighting you. So like an example is like logically you're like, I love I have to work, I have to work to survive in this world. I have to work to put food on the table. I have to go to school, like this, that, like very like ABCD mindset. And then the other side of you is like, but I want to have like my hobbies too. Like I need something to fulfill me more than just my 9 to 5 or just going to school. Like I need to have something on the side, either whether it's a passion project or whether it's just a hobby or whether it's something I do want to grow into, like a business one day. Whatever that is for you, you're kind of like fighting yourself with that. And I feel like the message here is to find that balance and like knowing that you can do both, but how we're going to balance that, right? This is the scenario number 1. Scenario number 2 is someone in your life is, it could be you or somebody. They're very logical in their thinking, but somebody else, I think deep down inside, you're the one who's like, there's something bursting inside of you to be like release out, like a passion project, a creative journey, whatever that is for you. It's like waiting to come out. You want to use your intuition, you want to express yourself, but your logical side is holding you back. Or someone in your life is like, no, that'd be a silly idea. That'd be a silly idea, Johnny. We ain't doing that. And I think at the end of the day, like you do need to make your own decisions. I'm assuming everyone here is 18 plus. So yes, make your own decisions in life, but you're kind of like fighting demons at this point. So just know that at the end of the day, weigh out your pros and cons, and I would just go forth with what's the best for you, right? And sometimes it is going to be the more logical side, and sometimes it is going to be like go for your passion. But you really think about like what that means for you, and like what's the better option in this situation right now. All right, guys. Sorry, I don't know. That was like really hard to get out. I don't know why. Oh, sorry. This deck, the love deck, like I have to like shuffle it off camera because there's nudity, and I don't know like if that's fine to show on YouTube. I don't want to get like flagged, so I'm gonna just like shuffle here and like pull myself, because if this falls apart, I have to blur things then. Sorry. Oh my god. Just checking we're recording. Okay. Okay, this is fine. So for your love reading, it says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Okay, so another word of surprise. So you have a lot about surprises coming in the new year for you. And this is the imagery for it. So like I also feel like with your pile, it's like that decision making is really throwing you off. Like I just feel like you're at a crossroads in January and you're like, I don't know what's the right step to do. I don't know what's the right move. And I don't trust my decision making skill. But it's telling you here that like you're gonna have to make a choice at the end of the day, whether you go here or you go there. we're gonna have to do that, and whatever the surprise comes your way, like we're gonna handle that, and we're gonna handle it well. Like we're gonna face it, and even if mistakes happen along the way, that's normal, and we're gonna learn from them. But like we have to like make that change in order for things to keep going in life, right? So don't be scared of surprises, because I always see surprises as like kind of a blessing. I've had so many like curveballs like this past year. And an example would be like so I'm not trying to get too much into it, but basically I like I left my job, and then I had like a different job. And I never thought the second job was anything. I was just be like, whatever, I'm just here for like the resume. Like I just want to put on my resume, whatever, all this stuff. But it's turned to like something where I feel like I'm growing skills, I'm making connections, and I'm really like genuinely kind of thankful that this happened. Like none of this was supposed to happen to me basically. Like none of this was on my bingo card. I was like this is not a thing, but it became a thing. It became bigger than I thought it would be, and that's something that I would never expect, but it's kind of a blessing at this point that this happened. And it's hard to explain, but like you just got to roll with the punches sometimes. Like you don't really know what's happening, but you just got to roll with it. And I just try to make the best decision I can. So don't beat yourself up on it if it's like if you make mistakes or you feel like you made the wrong choice. It's you never know. Like maybe the other choice was the wrong choice, like, you know. All right, so we're going to get your archetype card. You did get it reversed, so I will read it in reversed. So this one's called the Don Juan, which is in reverse, which is the shadow attribute. Using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Okay, so that's very specific. So if it's interesting because your love card wasn't really a love card at all, but this one is more of a love card than it was. If it makes sense. So see, things are just random. I'm reading this is if you are like romantically interested in somebody, or you're in a relationship, or you're wanting to go back in the dating scene or whatever, just to be careful of not manipulating other people just for your own gain. Some people do like to play with people's emotions. Not saying it's you, but like just, you know, as a Libra myself, sometimes it's like, are you flirting with somebody, or are you just like friendly to somebody, or like what's the line, right? Like what's the fine line? And I know sometimes it's just the personality types, but just be careful of how people read that, because even if you don't see it a certain way, it could come off as a different way to somebody else. So maybe being clear with that communication, being open and honest, just so things don't get messy and they don't become a little bit more manipulative. It could also talk about, if it's not you, somebody in your life that is maybe manipulating a romantic relationship just for their own gain, and you need to be careful about that. Um like why, like are you just hanging out with me because you want to be seen with me, or are you just hanging out with me because you're lonely and you're just trying to like rebound or something? Like that could be something that you got to be careful about in your life, and even in yourself. Like I want to read this very openly, so maybe have a little bit of self-reflection if you think it could be you. Really reflect on like what is the point in like me dating people, what is the point of me being in a relationship if you're not 100%. Are we leading people astray, even if people are interested in you and you're kind of just keep dragging them along, like just saying, or is someone doing that to you? So just be very careful with that. It's just like a warning that just came up. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get into a little calmer state, and we're gonna get into our self-care frog, which I've been loving. I love this frog. It's beautiful. Okay, so we're just gonna get one card. And this card says, I am willing and excited to grow and learn. Okay, so perfect time, January, New Year. It's time for you to open up your mind. It's time for you to open up all the possibilities that are out there for you in this new venture in life. And just be open to whatever comes your way and absorb it. Like absorb it like a sponge, and just kind of embrace everything that's happening. And it's exciting, but it's interesting because to me, excitement doesn't mean like everything's like rainbows and unicorns. It's like sometimes things are exciting, but they're freaking dramatic. Like, it's like a roller coaster of emotions. It's like one day you're like smiling and laughing, next day you're crying and walking home. Yeah, things that I relate to. But yeah, so just know that like whatever comes your way, just be open to it, be willing to grow, be willing to learn and absorb, and yeah, just take it as it comes, okay? Don't be closed off during this year. I feel like January for you is like you never know what can happen, and the only way you're going to find out is if you let it happen. All right, so we got your angel number 102. This is your angel number. Yeah. I don't know why I'm so energized. Like, I was kind of drained when I started your reading, but as we got into it, my energy level just peaked. All right, so 102, address problems. Let go of unnecessary situations. Your angels want you to sort out which problems are yours and which are not. You are not in charge of the problems others put upon you unnecessarily. Write a list of which problems you presently feel responsible for and narrow the list down to what you can solve for yourself. So, addressing, like, this is very interesting. So, it's kind of basically saying, like, kind of like you can't control everything. And just because I feel that with your pal. I feel like you have like a sense of not entitlement, but you feel like because the wheel is spinning, right? You're like, I have to know where it lands. I have to know what's happening. I hate surprises. Like, just tell me now. Like, I don't like things happening out of nowhere spontaneously. And with your pal, I'm getting the sense of like you can't control everything that happens. So the only thing you can control is your reaction to things, what you do with it, and also your decision making, right? That's the only thing you can control. You cannot control someone else's decisions. You cannot control how someone feels about you. You cannot control how someone treats you. You got to just do you, and you do your thing. And if people are snakes and people are like whatever, then you got to make that decision of maybe backing out from their life if possible. And just know that like their problems are not your problems because you got enough problems on your own. You cannot like save everybody. I don't know if that makes sense. And just know that like I think you might be a little bit like I don't know. I'm getting for you like as much as it's an exciting new venture that's happening, I do feel like with your pal there is a little bit of like stress because of the unknown. So just focus on like solving your issue before like helping others might be a piece of advice. And once again, you cannot control everything. So as it happens, we're gonna figure it out. Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's it. I'm kind of out of breath. But thank you guys so much for watching pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed the video. And once again, if you do, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful year. Hope you have a wonderful month. And I shall see you in the next video.